All right, I got this in Hosea, right? 7:8. Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Now, when you deal with Ephraim, Ephraim was head of the northern kingdom. And when you read the scripture, that Ephraim is placed on, even though Ephraim is one tribe, but when you read the scripture, this mixing happened to all the tribes, okay? So this talking about all Israel, okay? This right here is talking about all Israel, okay? Northern kingdom. It says, Hosea 7:8, Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Now, they did like you cook a pancake on one side and it becomes dark brown. And then you don't cook the other side, okay? It's not done. So that's the way these tribes have become, man. That's the way the northern kingdom have become. You got some of them that are dark-skinned, brown, and then you got some of them that are light-skinned, look damn near white because of the prophecy, man. Okay? This is the prophecy that YAHAWASHI left us so we would know about it. Okay? So we would know about it. This is Hosea 7:8. Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not. Yea, great hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth it not. What that's talking about is the nations have devoured the tribes, and by that happening, Ephraim is joined to the other nations, right? Ephraim want to be like the so-called white man, and just like the other tribes want to be like the so-called white man. And it said, gray hairs is up on him. What that means is, there's like an old man. When he's real old, he becomes weak. He's not as strong as he was in his youth. So by Ephraim being joined to them other nations and mingle like that, as them tribes have became weak because they are with them other nations, man, and not with themselves, man, and not with the other tribes, man. Okay? It said, Hosea 7:8, Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength. That's why he ain't got no strength, because he's with them other nations. Okay? Trying to be like them. And he knoweth it not. Yea, gray hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not. Okay? So Ephraim is weak and he don't even know it, man. By being with them other nations, man. Hey, he's proud, man. And it trickles on down to the rest of the tribes of the northern kingdom. Why? Because they follow Ephraim, the Puerto Rican. And whatever the Puerto Ricans doing, the rest of the tribe is doing. And whatever Judah is doing, that's what the Puerto Ricans is doing. So Judah, which I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get too much into Judah because we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, the northern kingdom. But Judah doing the same thing, man. They weak, man, because they joined in other nations, man. Okay? Read that in Baruch. And give me that out of what you got out on that, what you got saved. I'll read what you got.
All right, this is the Apocrypha. This is Baruch, chapter 1, verse 15. And ye shall say, to Yahawah our power belongeth righteousness, but unto us the confusion of faces, as it is come to pass this day, unto them of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
That's plain. So that's another part that's written in the scriptures dealing with confusion of faces. They was always intermingling and mixing, and when they went into captivity, it happened, man. Okay? It happened, man. You had the tribe over here. Matter of fact, give me that article and we'll go back to what I was finna say. You can read into it. Just go straight to the points. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This something I pulled up on the internet. I'll show you. It's www.Kiora.com. It says, did the Mexicans in the Mexican session? Yeah, did the Mexicans in the Mexican session become U.S. citizens immediately after the Mexican-American War? I'll go a little bit into it. Okay, the Treaty of Guadalupe hit the... How do you say it?
Yeah, Hidalgos. That's what I was talking about. The Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgos. Yeah, the Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo. See, in that treaty, which I'll speak on a little bit, in that treaty, you had a war that take place, okay? The Americans against so-called Mexicans, which is Issachar. And in that, after that treaty, they got the land of Arizona, they got California, they got Wyoming, they got Utah, they got
Mexico.
They got, yeah, New Mexico. Them the ones I can remember off the top of my head, okay? But they got them land. And what it was the so-called Mexicans that was on that land, which was Issachar, that was on the land that the Edomites got, the Americans got, what was going to be their future? Because the land that they was on was taken from them, and that land belonged to them. So what it is in order for them to be recognized as citizens, they had to become American citizens. And that's when the color coded came about, okay? When they started determining them, okay, y'all white. But the brother gonna read into it, Zach gonna read into it.
Okay, did the Mexicans in the Mexican session become U.S. citizens immediately after the Mexican-American War? This is the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. Hidalgo, okay. Yeah. The residents had 1 year to choose whether they wanted American or Mexican citizenship. Over 90% chose American citizenship, which included full voting rights. The others returned to Mexico, where they received land, or in some cases in New Mexico were allowed to remain in place as Mexican citizens. This is the last part here. The treaty extended U.S. citizenship to Mexicans in the newly purchased territories. Before many African Americans, Asians, and Native Americans were eligible, between 1850 and 1920, the U.S. Census counted most Mexicans as racially white.
So, that number is key. From 1850 to what?
1850 to 1920.
1850 to 1920, that's when the United States started looking at the so-called Mexicans as white. But before then, they was not looking at them like that, okay? Before 1850, they was not looking at them like as white. But when they became citizens of the United States, and that land that they was on, they started merging into the system. That's when they started recognizing, they started dealing with some census. That's when they started recognizing them as white, because this place is color-coded, man. It deals with black and white. So they'll tell the so-called Mexican, so-called Hispanic, or so-called Native, they would deal like that. They would say you either white or black. But like we was reading in that census in 1850, that's when they started calling them white. Before then, they wasn't calling them white, man. They wouldn't even recognize them as that. They would call them Negroes, man. Okay? They wouldn't even recognize them. Okay? And there was something else that I wanted, but I think that's it, man. If I ain't mistaken. Oh, you got something? Oh, the states that I was talking about earlier. dealing with that treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo is Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. Okay? Those are the states that they took over. And Texas. Okay? Those are the states they took over. And the Israelites that was in them lands, when they became U.S. citizens, that's when they was recognized as white. Before 1850, they wasn't even recognized as white. And then that term white is an artificial nationality. So-called white man came with that term white in 1681? 1681 during the Bacon Rebellion. The Bacon Rebellion was named after Nathaniel Bacon, and he died. But the Bacon Rebellion was dealing with you had Negroes and you had so-called Negroes and so-called white people link up because they wanted the land of the natives. Okay, and they linked up and at least seen that. And what they did was had to create an artificial nationality, which is white, to place on them so-called white people to make them think that they more superior and they don't need to be like so-called, and they better than so-called Negro. Okay, so they came up with that term white and placed it on themselves in 1681, man. But before 1851, the so-called Mexican was not even recognized as white, man. Okay, so anything else you brothers got? Oh, so with that, I think that's it. So, Lord willing, you learn something through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. The video was edifying. So with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash, right? And double honor to the elders apostle GMS who rule well. Salute you brothers pushing this word and truth and sincerity and strength and power of YAHAWASHI. So with that, Mawafla Babylon, Mawafla Babylon, Mawafla Babylon, Mawafla Babylon. So with that, Shalom, stay strong and search the scriptures.